Hey guys, welcome to this one. This one is about the determinants of demand. So hopefully you've already seen a little bit about the determinants of supply, and we'll kind of wait and see kind of where we fall with this one. All right, same objective. We're still working for Les Singer and his Department of Energy right now, and that's our kind of our task. All right, our standards. By the end of this, I'd like you guys to be able to determine what causes changes in demand. Now, up next, I got another pre-question. Just kind of want to see what you guys think will cause a shift in demand and kind of wonder where your thoughts are at right now. All right, so as a refresher, demand simply stated is the amount of product that a consumer is willing and able to buy. It is nothing more, willing and able to keep heart there. And you guys will see how that plays into the determinants. The law of demand states that as the price of a product increases, the quantity demanded also, it doesn't also, it decreases actually. Supply increases, this one decreases, and that's an important aspect for us to remember. So our determinants of demand, there are 5 of them. Our income, how much money do you make? Do you have enough money to buy something? That's the big question, right? So when we took a look at that, if our income significantly changes, then we'll probably see a change in demand. So if everyone gets a raise, then we'll probably see some more things demanded that weren't demanded before. Now, if everyone gets a pay cut, well, we're probably going to start cutting away from those extra things that we might be doing. Consumer preferences. What if it's endorsed? You start to look at things like that, and we see celebrity things. I'm thinking LeBron and a Nissan commercial right now, right? So LeBron's driving this Nissan, and he looks really, really cool in it, and makes me want to buy a Nissan, right? So all of a sudden, the demand for those Nissans may increase based on a celebrity endorsement, right? But also at the same time, if somebody does something really bad and they've endorsed that product, maybe all of a sudden demand goes down based on that. And that's an important aspect for us to remember. It's an important piece of that information there. All right. If we have more buyers in a community, right, then there's going to be more demand. And that's really kind of how that works. So we can shift demand because maybe a population shift has happened and we have a much wealthier area now than we did before. So all of a sudden people want these things. What about the price of the related goods? That's also a really important factor, right? So when we took a look at things, there are 2 types of goods. We have a substitute and a complement good, right? So a substitute good is a good that can replace one, and a complement is one that goes with it. So a good that can replace another one would be like, if we wanted to get Cheerios or Myeros, right? They're like basically the same thing, but one is probably significantly cheaper than the other one, right? So maybe demand is going down in a downturn of the economy for that the Cheerios, and instead more people are buying Myeros or Great Value O's or whatever they might be. A complement good would be like peanut butter and jelly, right? They go well together. And that's really an important standpoint for us to kind of look at that. Also, the expectation of our future prices. So, what is going to happen in the future? Do I buy it now with the expectation that it's going to go down in the future? And that's an important aspect. So, when we take a look at demand and we graph this and we want to graph a change, we have 2. We have our first one, which we graphed about pizzas, right? And there's demand 1, and then our second one. So something happened. Now more people want pizzas. Maybe hypothetically, Peyton Manning started to endorse Papa John's. Who knows, right? So when we look at this, right, all of a sudden we have 450 pizzas at $4, and we see that there's a brand new line there, and that's our supply too, and it's shifted to the right because more people want it based on that celebrity endorsement. So I wanted to show you guys this and kind of have you guys look at this a little bit. Just kind of look and see and follow along a little bit. So hopefully this helps. Feel free to answer these next couple questions for me and join me again for the last one. Again, thank you for watching. Here's the credit slide. I didn't design this template, and I have to give credit where credit's due. So thanks.